Fishing only. Farming? No, not this guy. I'm not waking up early to till the fields. The mines? More like mind your own business, because I'm not ever gonna relate to you. In this 100-day challenge, I will only be fishing. I won't be farming at all. I won't be going into the mines at all. Foraging is allowed because 1, wood and stone is needed for almost everything, and 2, I don't want my house to get overgrown, and 3, I just need something for my sanity. Now, this is by far the most ambitious and challenging video I've ever made, so if you could do me a favor and drop a like and maybe even a nice comment to help the algorithm, because if this video is a 10 out of 10, I might try fishing in the middle of a busy intersection instead of this game. But anyways, let's get into it. Okay, so for day 1, I named my character Captain Ahab and named the farm after his boat. Our first goal is to get 2,000 coins to get the inventory upgrade from Pierre's because the convenience is unmatched. I then went to Willie's, but I forgot he is gone until tomorrow, so I spent the whole day clearing out the farm to collect wood and stone for the community center. I then built a chest to keep my stuff, and I went to bed. Day 2, Willie came back, so I went to him. I accepted a quest for Joja soda for Lewis in hopes I catch one while fishing for some quick, easy money. And this is the first day I actually start fishing. And if you don't know, this is how fishing works. So you walk up to any body of water, and you cast your line, and like every other RPG, you are alerted of a bite, and you click the button fast enough and you immediately catch the fish. And there is no other painstaking minigame that makes you want to end it all. Right? Nope, in this role-playing video game, you are playing the role of pure pain because you enter this mini-game where you have to keep this green bar on this fish. It keeps moving till this bar moves all the way up, and it's terrible. Some of the fishes are really easy, but other ones are a lot more difficult, as you will see later. And another thing to note is that when you're doing this, time actually stops. So this whole challenge actually takes longer than a normal 100-day run. So I was sure to fish next to Willie. I saw bubbles for the first time, which just increases the bite rate of fish a ton if casted into the bubbles. This day I actually got a chest for the first time as well, which a chest in the fishing minigame, a chest can also spawn in that bar, which while catching the fish, if you hover the bar over the chest for a few seconds, you can catch that, but you must then catch the fish after to collect the chest. Chests can have things ranging from just a small piece of bait to diamonds, so it's good to catch these. This is also where I caught my first gold starred and platinum starred fish. So how the rarities work is that some items in Stardew Valley, including fishes, have rarities attached to them. There's no star, silver, gold, and then a purple platinum star. The higher the rarity, the more this item is worth. It just adds a little more variety to the game, which is nice. I ran out of space, so I had to sell a couple of fish, but I'm actually trying to avoid selling my fish and just storing them instead till I level up my fishing to level 5, because that will allow my fish to sell for more money. But like I said, because of inventory issues, I had to sell a couple here, but no biggie. I also gifted Willie a sardine because I love him. I finished off the day with some more foraging till I was exhausted before going to bed. I ended up leveling up twice, which allows me to cast longer distances and unlocks both a new fishing rod and bait to buy at Willie's store. The new rod only allows you to put bait on it, so it's not much of an upgrade, and I am in no rush to buy it. Day 3, luck was not on my side, and how the luck works is that I go to this TV and this random woman just kind of tells me whether it's a good luck day or a bad luck day. A good luck day, you will catch more better fish, you can find more things in trash cans, you should get more chests, and with geodes you should get better drops. A bad luck, obviously the exact opposite. But it was raining, so I decided to fish anyways to get different fish from the rain. Because of the rain, I decided to fish in the ocean again. The reason being, certain fish only come out in the rain, and I'd like to catch every fish if possible. Even with my bad luck, my first fish I caught a chest with anthracite in it. I went to Gunther and turned it into the museum to get an easy 250 coins. I got my first deadliest catch moment and succeeded with a mediocre catfish. I went back to the pond by my house to try to catch some trash in hopes for the Joja Cola for Lewis, because the pond by my house, you can only catch trash, but it never happened that I caught the cola, so screw him, I continued foraging and got a geode. I didn't do as much fishing as I hoped, but it was a bad day for it anyways, so wasn't worried about it. Day 4, once again a bad luck day, but I decided to fish up by the community center for a change of scenery where I ended up catching 3 green algae in a row, so I switched locations a little, which resulted in me me catching more algae and a chest with some frozen tears in it. I turned one of the tears into Gunther and sold the other ones, and with the coins from the tier, I bought copper ore to activate the blacksmith quest to get the furnace available because we will need it later. I finally caught the Joja soda, but it was too late for the quest. I foraged a little more to get some more stone for the furnace and then went to bed. The next day, I leveled up fishing again to 3, which allows me to get the crab pot. Once again, a raining day with literally the worst luck possible, so that's great. The blacksmith also gives me the blueprints for the furnace. We need 20 copper ore for the furnace. I then decided to deposit my axe and pickaxe into a chest to make even more room in my inventory after some foraging. I lost my first ever deadliest catch fish, but I did end up getting the achievement fisherman, which just means I caught 10 different types of fish. I then found some more copper in a chest and some bait and went to bed. Next day, I leveled up my fishing again to unlock the recycling machine, which allows us to throw the trash we got into it, and it shoots out some more valuable items, which is kind of nice. This day was sunny and neutral luck. I caught some crazy high rarity fish all in a row, which was nice. Oh, also I would like to bring up that for some reason the first 5 days, I thought you pass out at like 11 o'clock, but it's actually 2. So I finally downed a can of the Joja Cola and went night fishing. I got the mother load achievement. I caught a crazy amount of good fish today. Day 7. Finally the day we were all waiting for, or maybe just me, I don't know, where level 5 fishing happened. So that means the fish are now worth 25% more coins. Not only that, but we also have good fortune on top of it. So just as a note, I start the day with just under 1200 coins. Now it's time to sell all my fish and the parsnip seeds that I got in the beginning. Just with my first batch of fish, I went up to over 3,000 coins. So I went to Pierre's to sell the parsnip seeds from the beginning and finally got the backpack inventory upgrade. Also because of the good luck of this day, I brought my geodes to the blacksmith and got a new gem and some stones. I went to Gunther to donate the new gems and sold any extras. I started fishing on the docks again, but then switched to the town because 1, there was a bubble patch, and 2, the music there is just better. Day 8, my fishing went up again and I unlocked the spinner, which increases the bite rate of fish, which you can imagine is something I desire. Good luck was with me again, and now with the increased carrying space, I collected all my fish except leaving one of each kind in the bin for the community center. I am aware that I've sold ones in the past I didn't really think much about it till this day. I made my way over to the community center to start that quest. I fished a little up there in the mountains because I don't get up there too much, and I caught 2 new types of fish. I also accepted a quest for Clint to give him flounder, which I ironically didn't have, so I have to catch one. I got a new gem from a geode for the museum, gave a shell to Willie because I love him. I sold all my fish, which also got me enough for the iridium rod, which is the only rod available right now that would let me use the new spinner ability. I got a chest with some gold ore in it, which was pretty cool. I caught the flounder for Clint. Just realized I've been referring to him as Blacksmith this whole time, like he has a name. Day 9, we are back to the bad luck days, which is actually good because I have to go to the wizard anyways. I got this whiz biz in the mail, got cookies from mama, and headed down to the wizard castle. Finally, I unlocked the community center and the ability to use at least one section of its bundles, which is when the challenge gets really fun because if I complete one of these beginning bundles, I unlock the fishing bundles. This allows me to put one of many fish in here to complete it all and unlock the fish tank. So in the grand scheme of things, it doesn't do a whole lot, but the completionist in me loves it and should make this challenge a little more interesting. Initially, I was going to do the construction bundle, which is why I was chopping so many stones and wood in the beginning, but then I saw how easy the spring forager bundle was and just went around and collected all that to do that instead. And now the fishing bundles are unlocked. I gave Clint his flounder, which was a purple starred one, by the way. Clint, you are so welcome. And I fished a little more and then went to bed. Day 10 was another bad luck day, but in good news, I got my dog. I named him Starbuck after Captain Ahab's first mate. I got all my unique fish and brought it to the community center. We got a lot of new ones in, but we were also still missing a lot more than I thought I would. Also, it reminded me that at some point we need to get crab pots to start on that process, but we have plenty of time still. I gave Willie a clam because I love him, and I sold all my extra fish to him. With all the money I got from that, I got a new fishing rod, the spinner, and a crab pot. Now, I was kind of broke though, but progress, baby. Nothing else really exciting happened today. I just fished at this bubble patch with some bait after using one to fill the crab pot. Oh, and then my tackle broke, which I didn't know could happen, so that was cool. So this is editor me a couple days later to say my footage from day 11 to day 15 is corrupted. So I'm going to ramble through these days even more than I have been, as well as you're going to enjoy Lady Gaga's Poker Face music video heavily blurred in the background to avoid copyright. So in this time we leveled up my fishing to level 8, which unlocked new bobbers, and the worm bin, which makes bait for us every morning. I received the Robin's Lost Axe quest, where as the name implies, Robin lost her axe and she wants me to go find it, so I'll make sure I'll never go do that. I also caught a shad and the eel for the specialty bundle. Day 12, I caught 2 more artifacts. Day 13 was the egg festival, where I pwned some children in an egg hunt, getting a straw hat and buying a lawn flamingo for all the barbecues I have. Day 14, I bought the lobster and the sandfish from the traveling cart, which you could call cheating, but I call I'm new to this game and it's a legit strategy. Day 15, I got the copper needed for the furnace, and yes, it took me till day 15 to get the furnace. I also caught a shrimp in the crab pot, so I finished up the crab pot bundle, and most importantly of all, I gave Willie a clam because I love him. Okay, back to normal. Next day, fished pretty much all day, ended up with just over 10,000 coins. So I went to PR's where Morris laid out his Jojo Mart scheme, like the Onceler from the Lorax. How bad can I be? And then I bought the deluxe backpack, once again increasing my inventory space. Day 17, my goal of today was to get some copper to both continue the furnace quest of forging 1 copper bar, and also to get 2 copper so I could get the copper axe to get hardwood, which would be used in crafting recipes and a bundle. That was a lot to say. I went fishing to gain that money because each copper ore is 75 coins from Clint, and I need 5 of them just to make 1 bar. But I quickly collected 6 from my fishing chest, so that was cool. Also caught a jade in a chest. This day I caught so many fish because there was a bubble patch that lasted hours that I just farmed. I gave Gunther the jade, I fished a little more, and called it a night. Day 18, Demetrius wakes me up and asks me if he could start growing shrooms in my cave next to my house, and I was like, say less. Also got my first copper piece. I caught a lost book in a chest and also 2 more copper ore, which means I'm just too short of the full amount. I decided to switch it up and gave Willie a clam this time because I love him. I caught a geode and another mineral and called it an early day because I was already exhausted and I didn't feel like eating a million things. Day 19, I unlocked level 9 fishing, which gave me the magnet tackle. I woke up and wowee, is it pretty out. I accepted a quest of Willie wanting 4 herrings, so of course I accepted the quest because I love him. I then go to Clint and realize it's 5 copper bars, not 2. Okay, so buy enough ore for 1 more bar and hope to catch more the next few days. There isn't really a rush on the hardwood considering we still have 80 days. Kill me. I bought a puffer fish for the collection just in case I don't catch one, but just keeping in the chest for now because I'd like to catch one. I caught the 4 herrings and gave it to Willie because I love him, and he rewarded me with 120 coins because he loves me. Day 20, I processed a geode that actually gave me 5 more copper. So I just bought the remaining 5 copper ore so I can have the axe in the next couple days. I actually caught 2 artifacts in 1 chest today, and also caught a ton of fish and then went to bed. Day 21, I got a new reward from Gunther, which is a starfruit seed, which I immediately sold, of course. I gave Willie a lobster that I just caught in a trap because I love him, and then sold him a whole crab ton of fish. We have fun around here. Also, on a day with supposedly awful luck, I got a chest, and not only a geode in it, but also 2 artifacts in the same chest. I don't know, that's just crazy to me. And with that, I was able to get another reward from Gunther on the same day, which was more seeds that I sold. This is the point in the series when my sanity started taking a turn for the worst. I started listening to sea shanties while doing this. Anyways, finished off the night with some fishing and went to bed. Day 22, finally gave the axe to Clint to upgrade. Today, I was feeling extra generous, so I gave Willie a purple starred flounder because I love him, of course. Fished some more and then went to bed. Next day, I'm alerted of the flower dance that's happening the next day. Caught 15 bait in 1 chest, which I think is kind of crazy. Got a sick chicken statue artifact. I also forgot I have so much bait in my chest, so I might use that soon, but anyways, it's time to sleep. Day 24, now it's time for a hard choice. We leveled up to level 10 of fishing, which is max level, but do we earn more money per fish, or do we find double the treasure? So I did a coin flip. Heads angler, tails pirate. The answer was tails. Anyways, it was time to participate in the flower dance, which of course I immediately went to find Willie. I love him. And while the flower dance is going on, I just want to say, once this day is over, we are officially a quarter of the way through, which for you guys have only been a little bit of time, but for me, it has felt like a lifetime. All right, day 25, my axe is ready, so I go grab that after dropping off some artifacts. Holy wait, a chicken statue? Yes. Anyways, I get my axe, which feels lame after my chicken statue, but but I'll still take it. At least now I'm so excited to get into this forest, finally, and get that hardwood. I need a steel axe, not a copper one. Well, that's on the back burner now, but progress, people, progress. Caught a gold ore and a geode in a chest, put down my cock statue and called it a night. The next day I got a new reward from Gunther, which was a painting, so that was actually kind of cool. In a chest I got both a diamond and seemingly good sword, which I'm never going to use, but it's cool to get. I put the picture up and went to bed. Day 27, I cleared out some of the grass and bushes because my lawn was starting to get embarrassing, but besides that, it was just a fishing day. Day 28 was the last day of spring, so I'm just vibing and fishing today. You know, what I've been doing for the past 27 other days. I gave Willie an artifact and he didn't really like it, but it's okay because I love him. Also got the achievement cowpoke, which means I made it in total of over $50,000. Then I went to bed for the last time in spring. Day 29, first day of summer. What is cool now is I'm getting new types of fishes in each location because of the season change. So that makes things a slightly more exciting. I went to the ocean to catch something new and I got hit with the craziest fish immediately and I was in pure shock. But I did end up getting the old mariner achievement, which means I got 24 different types of fish. And then I got this crazy fish again. I don't know how I'd ever catch that. I did end up catching a pufferfish, which was pretty cool. I put some new fish in the community center and called it a night. Day 30. Today I had some great fortune, so I went down to Clint to open up all the geodes I've been saving up, which was 20. Because now that I have good luck, I have a higher chance to get something really good. Which I got quite a few things to give to Gunther, which is cool. I got 2 rewards from it, including a cool statue and a new painting. I then called some more geodes and got even more donations. I got this sick giant bear. Then I had this deep conversation with Willie about fishing, and he hints about his boat that he may use in the future. I also gave him a diamond to make up for the crappy gift because I love him. I decorated my house a little and then went to bed. Day 31, there was an earthquake last night apparently. I get a quest to find the mayor's shorts. Weird, but whatever. I sent the axe over to Clint for him to upgrade it to steel so I could finally get to the secret forest. I caught a sturgeon after a battle and completed the lake bundle and the summer foraging bundle, which unlocked the vault. The vault bundles are just bundles bought off by money, which varies from 2,500 coins to 25,000 coins. So because I had the money, I just got the most expensive one right away and received a gem copier, which is kind of cool. But yeah, that was it for the day. Day 32, literally nothing happened. So we're just gonna skip to day 33. I got the steel axe. It was ready. That's awesome. I got a warp totem to instantly go back to my farm. It's a one-time use though, so I'm gonna save that. I went to Clint and actually picked up the axe. I sold my fish and then went to the secret forest. I have to chop this log and experience my first enemy. So I guess I did end up using that sword. I killed the enemies and collected the hardwood stumps. There's a statue that says it's looking for the sweetest thing, so I don't know what to do with that. I then fished in the pond and caught a present, which was a wall basket. I also caught the wood skip, which is needed for the specialty bundle in the community center. And then I went to sleep for the night. Day 34, I actually upgraded my foraging from my last journey, which I guess is nice. I then had an epiphany of how about that shroom cave? And when I went to look, sure enough, shrooms are in the cave, so I picked them up to save them for later. I then went to the community center and completed the construction bundle, giving me a charcoal kiln, which turns wood into coal. I went through the battle of the century and caught an octopus. I completed the blacksmith bundle, which gave me another furnace. I also built a recycling machine, which will turn fishing trash to something more useful. Day 35, it's storming and the thunder is scary. I gave Willie some anthracite because I love him. I did end up catching the red snapper, which is the last of the ocean bundle. I processed some geodes and actually got some cool stuff. I got 2 new rewards from Gunther, which was this sick skeleton statue and some pumpkin seeds, which I immediately sold. Turned in the snapper to get 5 beach totems, which just teleports me to the beach. I only have 3 fish remaining and 1 I can't get unless I buy it because it's in the mines. The other 2 are in different seasons. I also bought the 10k bundle, which gave me a lightning rod. Day 36, once again, nothing happens. Day 37, upgrading, foraging, again unlocking the charcoal kiln to craft. I processed some geodes, got a new reward from Gunther, which I got a singing stone statue. I finished off the vault bundles, which gave me high quality fertilizer and chocolate cake, which left me with 3 coins, but I completed it. When I went to bed, it was shown to me the bus station was now unlocked. Day 38, I wake up and I'm told about the festival the next day that I need to bring something good to contribute. So I think I'll just bring my chocolate cake cake I got. I also caught a sea cucumber, which was a battle. Day 39, I go to the luau. Naturally, I talk to Willie because I love him, but he'd rather be fishing. I couldn't throw in my cake, so I threw in a purple starred halibut. The governor ended up liking it, so it didn't matter. But as usual, after the event, it was nighttime once again. Day 40, I accepted a quest to catch 4 chubs for Willie, so naturally I accepted it because I love him. I spent a lot of time catching chubs. I then opened up some geodes and got a new reward from Gunther and the treasure trove achievement. I then ended up getting 4 chubs and a chest that had a doll in it for Gunther and a diamond. I turned in the quest to Willie, gaining 200 coins. Day 41 was a nothing day. Day 42, I quickly completed a quest for Willie by catching 3 pike and gave him an anthracite because I love him. I then did some more fishing before going to bed. Next day, I got a ticket to the Calico Desert and was on my way. I immediately caught the sandfish, which was cool. I bought a sailor shirt and returned to Pelican Town and went to bed. Day 44, I got a new reward of a cool scarecrow from Gunther. I found a rainbow shell on the beach, which is definitely going to Willie because I love him. I fixed the bridge on the beach for 300 wood, so I got a small new area open now. Day 45, nothing really happened today besides opening some geodes that I got nothing good out of. Day 46, I bought some ice cream because why not? Then I just fished and I went to bed. Day 47, I actually leveled up foraging, decided to get gatherer to increase the chance of me picking up double of items. I also bought a coconut and a yam for the bundles, even though they are way overpriced. And I completed a bundle with the coconut, giving us a plate of food, which is cool, I guess. Day 48, I caught a scorpion carp for the first time, which was interesting, but nothing else really happened. Day 49, I decided I want to upgrade my house because that could be fun, and I realized I needed 450 wood, which is kind of a lot. So I just spent the day collecting that wood. Day 50, we are halfway through the challenge. I finished collecting the wood for the house and purchased it for 10,000 coins and 450 wood. That will be built tomorrow. With all the energy used to chop the trees, I decided to call it early this day. Happy day 50. Day 51, Robin is building the house like an absolute champ. I caught a treasure chest in a chest. Ironic, I know. I never caught this before, so I'm very intrigued. Now, I could sell this, but I'm gonna put this on the side for a future plan. Day 52, today is a really good luck day, and why wouldn't it be? Because this is the best day in the whole run, because it is Willie's birthday. I got him a very special present. I gave him a diamond as a gift because I love him. The next day, my house is now finished, and I have a separate bedroom and a kitchen in it now. Willie returned the favor and gave me a recipe in the mail. I then gave him another diamond because I love him and got a new friend achievement. Day 54, I bought a rare seed, which I know we aren't farming this video, but this one seed takes the whole season of autumn to grow, so I figured this might be fun to look forward to. Day 55 was just some upkeep stuff, nothing exciting. Day 56, I leveled up my fighting. It's also the last day of summer. I'm also alerted of a festival happening that night on the dock, so that night I did go to the festival and watch the beautiful jellyfish next to Willie. Day 57 was the first day of autumn. I just spent all day fishing trying to catch some new unique fish as I did on the first day of summer. The next day I planted the rare seed because I forgot to yesterday. I got shown the special orders board for the first time, which is just like the normal quests, only they're bigger and get more rewards, but usually take more time. I was able to finish the river bundle, giving me 30 bait. I took a special order to catch 10 albacore just to give me an objective. Day 59, I actually ended up finding Robin's axe, so I went to give it to her and got 250 coins as a reward. So I immediately went over to Willie to celebrate and gave him a diamond because I love him. Day 60, I found some hazelnuts and finished off the fall bundle, which resulted in 30 fall seeds, which I immediately sold. I once again gave Willie another diamond because I still love him. Day 61, I finished the albacore quest and got almost 1,000 coins, which was nice. The next day, my foraging leveled up, which is just bragging rights at this point. I unlocked the farm computer from completing this quest, but it requires dwarf gadgets, among other things, which is super rare, especially when I can't go into the mines. Also, finally got cloth, which will be important soon, and you will see. Day 63, Emily was at my door and told me about the sewing machine at her house, and I now have access to it too. So I head to Emily's, put the cloth in the treasure chest into the sewing machine. Now your boy has a pirate hat. Also got a Willie cutscene where Willie's literally having a crab rave in his shop, which I helped clean up, and then I gave him a diamond because I love him. Next day, I caught the legendary angler fish, which was cool, my first ever legendary fish, but nothing else really happened. The next day, I'm alerted of the fair coming up, which involves me fighting 9 different items to display that I'll be judged on. So for the next couple days, I'll be trying to collect that stuff for that. I then gave Willie a diamond because I love him. I got a bear statue from Gunther, which I'm pretty excited about. Day 66, I bought a large fish tank from Willie and I put some fish in it, put it in my house. Looks awesome. Day 67, I caught a walleye today because it was raining and they only come out in the rain. I ended up finishing the night fishing bundle as as a result. And by completing this bundle, it gave me a ring that shines a little in the light around me, which isn't crazy, but it's cool. Day 68, I found this old mariner who said I wasn't ready for this amulet. Like, what do you mean? Have you not been seeing how many fish I caught? Day 69, for no specific reason, my wife's go play this day.
What's this game called again? Wow, is this your home?
Yeah, you can walk.
Is this your place?
You can walk around if you want.
Who is this?
That's a big teddy bear I bought, or I found.
Is he named?
No.
I kind of want to name him Blueberry. Blueberry. This is a nice place.
Thanks. If you right click on the little gem thing, it'll make a sound.
Wow. What is that?
That's a scarecrow, but it's like a special one.
That is scary.
No.
Who are you?
We don't talk to the locals.
Oh, jeez.
This is why
This
we don't
is
talk
why I
to
don't start things.
When there's exclamation point, you either click or hit C, whichever one is more convenient for you.
See, for catch.
Yeah. Okay, now you just have to keep that fish in the bar.
Wait, what?
Wait. You're overkilling it. You're
Hold on.
Oh. Okay, you have a hoe out. Ironic, but...
So I'm keeping the little fishy in the...
Yeah. Oh. You missed him, but that's okay.
Oh, he just went?
Yeah.
I was looking at the sea.
If it's at the bottom like that, you don't even have to do anything.
The fishy's at the bottom. Then I literally don't click it.
Yeah. You're fishing around the lamppost.
Oh, was that it?
Yeah.
Oh. It always says it when I'm looking around. I was looking up here.
Well, listen for the sound. Trust me, I hear it in my dreams.
Is this a cooler? What is this?
That's a crab pot. So you put like bait in it, and each day
Why would it be a
catches some
cooler?
stuff. You can hold it.
Oh.
Oh. That was better.
This is just... Joshua, I feel like you bring me onto this podcast, or whatever this is, just to make fun of me with your friends. And that's okay. Remember that time, Joshua, you told me that you don't like people who fish?
I feel like I never said that.
I remember you did, because I've been affected ever since. It's kind of hurtful.
Okay, I was excited there. Don't get excited. There it is! You caught a sea cucumber!
Is that a fish?
It's a type of fish.
Hey, man. Call me... Never mind. Sea man Sammy.
Wash yourself. Oh, you go catch the chest? Oh.
No, I'm not. Oh gosh, I get too frantic.
There we go.
Sweating. I'm sweating!
You got the chest.
Alright, snapper. Some pink berries and one orange berry.
There's 2 of them.
You know what this gem thing reminds me of? Do you know that scene in Shrek? But when the fairy, when she's like blowing the bubbles or something, it's very faint memory. I'm probably not being great with this description. But she's like floating and there's like bubbles. That's what it sounds like to me. That's what I feel. Let's go add a new fishy.
How about you put that sea cucumber in, the first one you caught? Okay, so right click on the tank.
He's about to hurl it in there.
There he is.
That's not a fish.
There we go. You went through a day. What's your review of the game?
I like it. It's pretty relaxed.
How would you feel about 100 more days or 99
No,
more days?
thank you.
Day 70, gave Willie a diamond because I love him, and then I fished him more and I was done for the day. Day 71, absolutely nothing happened. Day 72, the town fair happened where I brought my 9 different items to show off, hoping for the best. I played the strength game and got that. Played the slingshot game where I absolutely killed it in my humble opinion. I played this fishing game, obviously, and killed that. I gambled. I got my fortune told and how Willie and I are great friends. In the shop though, I saw 3 grand of stars worth of things I want, so I went on grinding. I got a star fruit which permanently increases my energy for the rest of the game now that we have like a quarter left. I got a glowstone ring, and like my other ring, it also glows and also allows me to collect things from farther away. And I also got a rare crow because they look cool. Finally, it was time for the mayor to judge the stands, and I won, which I got 1,000 star coins, which would have saved me a lot of time. But whatever. So I just cleared the shop because I'm rich. Very busy day. The next day I gave Willie a diamond because I love him, and nothing else really happened. What else more needs to actually happen? Day 74, I cleared out my farm because I was sick of living in a forest, and just like that, things look so much better. Day 75, we are on our last quarter of this experiment. Opened up some geodes that resulted in nothing, and fished for a while and called it a day. Day 76, I decided to upgrade the house again for 50,000 gold and 150 hardwood because I don't really know what else to spend my money on at this point. Day 77, I actually leveled up on my foraging to level 7, which gave me nothing I'm going to use besides my axe being a little bit better. Then I just did some more fishing. The next day I gave Willie a diamond because I love him. I also went to the desert because I haven't been there in a while. So I then caught fish in a slightly different environment. Whoopee. Day 79, my house is upgraded with a bunch more rooms that I'll never use. Also, I have a nursery that won't be used unless Willie is lying to me about something. And speaking of Willie, I gave him another diamond because I love him. Day 80, I just fished. What else can I say? The next day, I finally harvested my plant and got a sweet gemberry, which is described as the sweetest thing you've ever smelled. Now, if you remember way back when we go into the secret forest, the statue there had written on it that it's looking for the sweetest thing. So, giving this to the statue gave me another star drop, giving me more max energy. Also, have you noticed my hat has a little face on it? Day 82, I get alerted of the Spirit Eve festival coming the next day. I bought some iridium ore off the traveling cart for a bundle, but then I realized I already got the engineer's bundle, so it was pointless. I got this creepy cutscene with the homeless man. I also picked up this workbench that will make crafting more convenient for all the crafting that I don't do. Day 83, just did some fishing till the festival. Once the festival arrived, I bought myself a rare crow, saw some skeletons, did the maze to get to the golden pumpkin, and then just went to bed. Day 84, I vibed at a bubble patch for a while, gave Willie a diamond because I love him. The next day, though, was the first day of winter. This whole environment change thing makes the playthrough so much more playable, because with the change of scenery and change of items, I actually feel like I have something to work towards in a challenge that keeps things pretty surface level. This is the final season of the playthrough, and we are only going 15 days in it, so we won't see the whole thing. There was also this scary figure. I don't know what that was. I got a sloth skeleton for Gunther, and on day 85, I figured out I could walk. Interesting. And I walked my way to Willie and gave him a diamond because I love him. Day 86, I got a letter from Willie asking for a squid, which I conveniently caught the day before. So I gave him a squid because I love him. Also got a quest from Willie to catch some red mullet fishies. The next day, I spent most of my time trying to catch the red mullet fishies for Willie, and then I gave it to him because I love him. I also finished the winter forage bundles, which finished the whole crafts room, which gave us 30 winter siege, which I am fully ready to sell the next day to Pierre. Going to bed that night, it was also shown to me that the bridge has been rebuilt because of the whole crafts room being repaired. Day 88, I gave Penny a sardine. That's it. That's day 88. Day 89, nothing happened. Day 90, I found a stone owl statue and I was so exhausted, I called it a day. These have been some quick days, what can I say? Day 91, I'm made aware of an ice festival happening tomorrow. I gave Willie a sea cucumber because I love him, which gave me a level 10 hearts for Willie, which felt really nice actually after all that work. Day 92, I upgraded my foraging again, which surprised me because besides digging up some artifacts, I didn't do any foraging. And it's festival time where we do some ice fishing, which of course I won the competition, which gave me the 6 sailors hat. So on the next day, now that I look like the Cracker Jack kid, I started on my day. I gave Willie another sea cucumber because I love him. I also accepted a quest to collect 1,000 wood because that just sounds fun. Day 94, I spent all day working towards that quest. It got 3/4 of the way, which was a nice change in a day. Day 95, I finished off the quest. I caught this flute and then I gave it to Gunther and he gave me this flute block which plays a flute noise when I walk past it. So I put it in my doorway, almost like a doorbell. Day 96, we are really in the home stretch now. A lot of fishing was done and I also got this sick new scarecrow. Day 97, I decided to fish in the mountains, which I realized is something that I really didn't do much in the series. So today was just fishing and relaxing. Day 98, I got a letter in the mail that makes my last days interesting because it is the night market, which means I can't access the beach anymore after 5 p.m. without triggering this event. So that is something I have to keep in mind. Day 99. Something I regret not doing this series is not upgrading my pickaxe to be able to break the big rocks, but you know what, whatever. I fished in the secret forest to make sure I appreciate all my fishing spots. I then went to the first night of the night market, and don't worry, I got my free coffee and went down the sub for deep sea fishing. Day 100. It's the final day finally. I decided to sell everything just to see how much money I could get. I went and fished at all the locations just for old time's sake. I bought a party hat at the market just to, celebrate the 100-day series. I watched the Mermaid show. Very cool. I made sure to wait outside a saloon to talk to Willie one last time because I do, in fact, love him. And then I went to bed for the last time. Also, holy money. And just like that, it's all over. This took me literal months to record, and my poor wife sometimes was just very confused at what she married. But if you could do me a favor and like this video, and maybe even subscribe if you enjoyed. If this video gets 1,000 likes, I'll make another one doing some other challenge in this game, so feel free to comment what challenge I should do next. Anyways, I will see you all in the next video. Toodles!